This is a brief tutorial on the app Tithely. Now, Tithely will make your giving so much easier and quicker, and it will also take away the inconvenience of you having to write a check. Now, you can still do that, and you can still donate cash, but this is a great way for you to be able to track your giving and to do it instantly. So say we're in a scenario where we have a missionary come to the church and they're here on a particular Sunday. You didn't know they were going to be there because you either missed the previous week or you didn't have your bulletin and see that they were going to be there, and they take up an offering and you didn't bring cash or a check for that. This would be a way you could do it instantaneously. If you're out at dinner with someone and you would like to give to a cause to your church, or you're with some church members and they discuss a particular program that you didn't know about, you could give. This is the app called Tithely, and that's what the icon looks like in the upper left. You can download that from the App Store or the Google Play Store. Tap the icon and it's going to open up to your home screen. Now, I've already selected our church. The first time you do this, it will say, find a church. You type in Gospel Light Baptist Church. There are several across the country. Scroll through until you find ours, the one in Roanoke. Then you select the church and hit Give Now. Now, the first time you do this, you are going to have to set up your payment methods and some security protocols, meaning a PIN code or a password. So this is the screen it'll take you to make your donation. So all you have to do is type in the amount you want to do. So let's say we're going to do $5. The next option is, where do I want that $5 to go? Where do I want the church to put it? Here are the options: General Fund, Missions Fund, Miscellaneous Fund, Team Kid, Youth Connection, Operation Christmas Child, or Thanksgiving Offering, Straight Street. In doing this several times and getting the app going, I've already given a couple of times to Thanksgiving Offering as demonstration purposes. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one on Operation Christmas Child, okay? So $5, I've selected where I want it to be, and I hit done. Now, I can choose, say this was my tithe, my weekly tithe. I can choose recurring giving because I know I want to do this either weekly, every 2 weeks, once a month. I can choose that if I wish, but that is not necessary. You can do it manually anytime you want. You can still write checks and cash as well. So I'm going to uncheck this box. Now, if I scroll down, you can see I already have my debit card in there. You could use Apple Pay or a direct debit from your bank, from your checking account if you prefer to do that. But I'm going to use a debit card here. This is important. This box on the lower left here says cover fees. This will allow me to cover the fees, the small fee that the company is going to charge for this transaction. Visa, MasterCard, American Express, they all charge businesses to use their service. So it's pennies on the dollar. I'm going to hit cover fees. You can see my donation goes up to $5.46. That means the church is going to get the full $5, and I am going to cover the cost of this transaction. That's $5.46 is my total cost. If I'd like to put something in the memo here that's maybe not in the drop-down menu here for what we would like the money to be designated to, you could send it to the general fund and then put a note here, and the church would see where you would like that money to go. So once you've done all of this, just hit give. It asks you for a confirmation. You hit OK. It will process it and give you the information saying that it's been done. Now, you have the option to tell a friend, share it, or return home. So if you hit return home, it's going to take you back to the Tithely app. Now, I'd like to tell you in the app here real briefly, in the upper left-hand corner, you have the menu here. You touch that. You can see your account, and you can also track your giving, the payment methods, and all of that. Now, in setting this up, I gave some money to the general fund. I've done the Thanksgiving giving a couple of times, and the one I just did was the church or the Christmas program. So I'm going to hit recent giving, and you can see the transactions. Now, starting at the bottom here, if you're like, okay, I see I gave that much on that day, but what was it for? If you tap it, it'll open up and you'll be able to see general fund. This was to the missions fund. The 1061 was to Thanksgiving. When I was messing with this yesterday, Thanksgiving offering. And this one today, this is the one I just did. Operation Christmas Child. It tells you the time, the amount, and the date. So the app is Tithely. If you'd like to have any questions answered, you can see me or you can see Pastor Wayne. We'll walk you through setting it up. It is secure and it makes things easier. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.